I know it's one of those things. I feel like at the moment I'm in good health. I have a good immune system. Like the flu goes around every year, and I don't ever get the flu shot, and I don't ever get the flu. I I mean, I'm not saying I've never had the flu, but maybe twice, 2 or 3 times in my whole life that I can remember. Where I was like really with a high fever and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's one of those things. I'm thinking I'm gonna just take my chances here. But it's yeah, I mean, because it's a new technology. We've never done the RNA and DNA vaccinations before, and because it does cause your own body to produce the protein, that is, what the antibodies are going to try to kill. It just seems to me like there's a higher probability of an autoimmune issue that just scares me. But there's no real long-term data yet. So we're just doing such a mass vaccination that it's kind of scary to think that, if in 10 years all of a sudden they find out, oh my God, almost everybody that's had the vaccination is now coming down with some kind of weird, mysterious autoimmune diseases. That would just be a horrible, bad lesson, wouldn't it? Because if you think about the days of radium, when they were painting all those dials and watches and making everything glow in the dark, and people were, doing radium treatments and all radium everything was the rage. And even like the Wizard of Oz, the snow, it was all asbestos. The snow that they used on the set, they never knew then that, years later, that it would cause lung cancer and mesothelioma, KC3JS.
Yeah, well, I outweighed the good and the bad, and I thought about it seriously. And there was much more good that I could benefit from it than bad. Because if in fact I would catch COVID, which is real, because you see people all the time dying from it, and I know people that have died from it, and I would not have stood a very good chance if I would happen to get a bad case of COVID. So, what do I have to lose there? I'm a gambler. I'll take a chance. And, so far it's turned out to be fine. I haven't had COVID, and there's no other effects whatsoever from it that I've noticed. Having finger slipping off there. But, yeah, well, that's why we have our choice, Now, there's some things going on that I don't agree with that. I don't think anybody should be shunned from doing. I don't think people should be shunned from certain things because they have not gotten their shot. That's what's going on a lot now. They're going to require COVID vaccinations to say get on an airplane and stuff and all that. I don't know that that's the right way to go with that stuff.
I'm definitely not against the mandatory vaccinations.